All you have to do is follow Highway 8 or Highway 9 to where they intersect, and you'll find Calhoun City. It's roughly equal distance from Grenada and Tupelo and Oxford and Starkville. Calhoun City is built around a central square. It's kind of like a big traffic circle with stores and food trucks, and even a rolling produce stand that's parked there when they can find something to sell. I ran by City Hall for two reasons. Number one, I wanted to meet the mayor, Marshall Coleman, and I wanted to see the Ace Cannon Room. Now, Mayor Coleman is in his first term. He caught a vision for improving Calhoun City while he was deployed in Iraq and Afghanistan, noticing all the things our government was building there.
We were spending a lot of money on sidewalks and upgrading them. You come back home and then your hometown looks kind of deteriorated. So I wanted to try to do something. If we can do it over there, we ought to be able to do some things here.
As for the Ace Cannon Room, Ace was making hit records playing saxophone in the 1960s during the hot days of rock and roll. Now I realize he's been gone a while. I remember him vividly, but I asked my daughter if she had ever heard of Ace Cannon. She said he sounds like a private detective. Well, actually he does, sort of. But Laura Edwards, head of the Calhoun City Chamber of Commerce, says,
we have this thing called Google. So make sure that you type in Ace Cannon. He was a master of the saxophone.
Just up the road is the county seat of Calhoun County, Pittsburgh. This is where the Governor Dennis Murphy home is located. The Historical Society uses it as a repository for their records. Those records are big with genealogists. Rose Diamond's in charge of it.
We needed a place to pull all of that together. And most of the people that we see is someone that does make a special trip from out of state.
Dennis Murphy was governor of the state twice. He was the 42nd and 47th governor of Mississippi back in the 1920s and the 1940s, but he was never elected to the office. He was lieutenant governor both times when the respective governors died and he finished out their terms. Rose says any future governor was probably nervous if Dennis Murphy was elected his lieutenant governor.